A design filing lodged with India's Patent Office has done what BMW's own marketing department has so far avoided. It has shown the world what the next S1000RR is actually going to look like. The image, first surfaced this week, tracks almost line for line with the concept RR that BMW paraded at the Concorso di Eleganza Villa d'Este back in May 2025, and that closeness is the story. Concept bikes are usually a studio fantasy sent out to gauge reaction before engineers quietly sand off anything impractical. This one appears to have survived the trip largely intact, which either means BMW built a concept with production always in mind, or the brand is about to discover how expensive that promise is to keep. Strip away the showstand lighting and what's left is a supersport that has finally let go of the asymmetric face that defined the S1000RR since 2009, a design signature some riders loved and just as many never warmed to. In its place, a tight, symmetrical nose dominated by a central ram air duct, aerodynamic winglets folded into the fairing rather than bolted on top of it, and a silhouette borrowed unmistakably from the current world superbike grid. It's a clean, confident redesign on paper. Whether it reads as confident or derivative once every manufacturer's flagship starts looking like a spec series racer is a separate question, and one BMW hasn't really had to answer yet. The number attached to all this drama is comparatively unglamorous: 215 horsepower, a 5 horsepower bump over the current bike's 210 horsepower. That's not a leap, it's a nudge, and a deliberate one, since BMW still needs daylight between the S1000RR and the track-only M1000RR sitting above it. What's conspicuously missing from the leak is anything about torque, weight, or whether the shift cam variable valve system carries over unchanged. Peak power numbers make headlines, but on a bike that already claims 198 kilograms wet, the real verdict will come from how BMW manages weight growth against tightening emissions and safety homologation, a fight recent superbike generations have not exactly been winning. It's also worth remembering what the concept RR actually was: the M1000RR-based show bike, running a world superbike-derived 4-cylinder, good for more than 230 horsepower, wrapped in carbon and aluminium bodywork with little regard for cost or compliance. None of that survives a translation to a mainstream production motorcycle sold with a warranty. The aerodynamic hardware, the winglets generating front-end load under acceleration, the internal ducting managing airflow and temperature, may carry over in spirit, but expect plastic and cost engineering to replace a fair amount of what looked so purposeful at Lake Como. The gap between concept bike theater and showroom reality has swallowed plenty of manufacturer promises before this one. Unconfirmed timing floating out of Germany points to production starting in May 2027, with dealer arrival that summer, a schedule BMW has not put its own name to, and one worth treating with the usual skepticism reserved for anything sourced from patent filings and unnamed magazine reports rather than an official press release. The fully reworked M1000RR, built on the same next-generation platform, isn't expected until the 2028 model year, which suggests BMW plans to let the S1000RR absorb the early production risk before the flagship follows. For now, what's confirmed is a filing in an Indian patent database. Everything else, the power, the weight, the calendar, is still riding on assumption, however hard it is to look at that image and doubt where BMW is headed.